Hey guys, I'm Casey Madden, and I am joined today with OK Magazine reporter and Bachelor expert Lauren Crawford.
Hi.
Yay!
It's been so long, Casey.
I know, I missed you guys. We missed you guys, but we are back with the Bachelor breakdown. We are in week 2, and the drama is heavy already.
It's crazy. These girls are insane.
These girls are nuts, like crazier than ever. We have so much to get to. We are going to break it down all for you guys right here, right now. What did you think of last night's episode?
One word, Bibiana.
Bibiana.
I'll tell you later. It just was crazy.
That girl
She's
is
crazy,
fierce.
but I love her. I love her.
We have a lot to say about her. Let's start it off with the OMG moments of the night. Lauren, what was yours?
Let's just kick it off with Bibiana.
Bibiana was like the person of the night.
Went off on, what's her name? Crystal. And I can show you better than I can tell you, so let's go ahead and play the clip.
Hi guys. Would you mind if I stepped in for a moment?
I actually do.
Should I give you another minute?
Yeah.
The audacity to interrupt, out of all people, the girl who's been waiting around to talk to Ari.
And you already had time with him earlier.
Well, I only literally
I don't
had
want,
2 minutes.
I think that when you learn to speak to me like a normal human being and not with a fake tone, then I can actually respect you and listen to what you have to say. But if you really think that I'm gonna fall for this little la 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 la, you have to be kidding me.
Well, I meant it as no disrespect, and when I came in to check on you, I asked if
To
you
check
had
on
enough
me,
time
baby girl,
for
it's
fight
not
open.
about checking. If I'm trying to talk to my man, you need to back the up.
Wow.
Girl, taking
was a round of
tips. I'm
applause.
taking tips. That's how you tell someone off. But she didn't even raise her voice. It just was a sassy.
Yeah. So some of you might think she was a little aggressive, but some of you might appreciated her honesty.
I appreciated it.
Yeah, when she put Crystal in her place by saying, like, you better stop with your fake tone, I was dead.
She told her, she said, before you even talk to me, stop with the fake voice.
Yeah.
And I have to agree because we have seen Crystal's voice go from baby to I'm a fitness trainer to hey Ari. Like she's a phone operator. I don't know.
I know.
I like Crystal, but I'm just Team Bibi right now.
I feel like she's a little bit controversial. Like some of the girls liked her, but a lot of them were on Team Bibiana's.
I think it all correlates to her deep backstory and then
Right.
her having to deal with a lot of things, like a lot of trauma as a young person,
Right.
which she explained on this episode.
Right.
But just speaking about the fight, generally, Bibi won that. Mic drop, as she said. It was a point blank tell off that I just loved from beginning to end.
I actually even think Ari thought it was rude of Crystal to interrupt because he was kind of just standing there like, are you serious? You already got a rose. Like, let me have
And
the
it was
1
her
minute.
second. It was her second time doing that that night.
No, that's weird.
It was very. And she's like, I just came to check in on you.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Check
Very
in,
awkward.
sit down. All right. Bibiana was like all the drama last night.
Love you, boo boo.
All right, let's move on. My OMG moment was Becca's one-on-one date. Can you talk about the royal treatment? This girl got styled by Rachel Zoe. She was able to keep the Christian Louboutins, the earrings, and the dresses.
The entire Rachel Zoe collection is now in her closet just because she showed up to a first date.
I don't even understand how that was a first date. I'm so confused.
Casey, I look forward to a free meal, okay? Yeah. She got a free meal, she got a performance, clothes, earrings.
That was a really intense first date. And also, I also want to talk about Crystal's first date. Not, was it Crystal's?
Yes,
yeah,
it's
it was
Crystal.
Crystal's. Oh, well, there's too many girls. There's too many names.
We'll get into specifics,
But right, Crystal's first date was also a hometown. Like, they're moving very quick on this season.
not they, Ari.
Ari, okay. Right.
Because, as I said, if I was a bachelorette, I would have said no. Sorry, even if someone had the idea of coming back to my house,
Right.
I'm just not gonna let every Tom, Dick, and Harry come to meet my parents and my family. What?
I don't understand. I really didn't understand what they were doing, but an OMG moment was that Becca got to take all of that home. I'm about to sign up to The Bachelor just to get the Christian Louboutins.
I mean, as I said before, even if she loses, she wins.
Yes.
Come on,
She
like
does.
she can sell all the stuff, or she can just wear it and have fun and
Right.
look her best. And that, to me, is a winning date.
all those girls were probably so sorry they didn't go on that date. All right, I know you have one more OMG moment. What is that?
Okay, derby trauma, bumper car trauma, whatever you want to call it. I can't even really explain it, so let's play that clip because it was completely an OMG moment.
I just can't stop crying. I'm so scared. Emotions are just like really running high, and I didn't think I'd be like crying, but this is like my worst nightmare. When I was a kid, I was doing bumper cars, and I just remember like getting trapped in the middle, and everyone just kept hitting me, and I was just crying, and I hated it. I just hear that like dun 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 dun, dun and the mirrors and the lights, and everyone just kept hitting me and hitting me. And I just remember being like so alone and so scared. It was just like a traumatic experience. I hated it.
A bumper car trauma?
LOL.
Jenny's hilarious.
Jenny is my favorite person on the show, besides Viviana.
Yeah.
Bumper
Well,
car.
Jenny's
She
gone,
gave
but
her trauma a name, and it was so funny. And like, I don't want to discredit anyone's, feelings,
Right.
because obviously it was traumatic, and everybody has those weird things in their childhood. But it was still hilarious.
Yeah.
Like, and she goes, I can just hear the dun, 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 dun.
The circus song. I almost thought, like, I hate to make this sound worse than it is, but I almost thought she was going to say, like,
A car accident.
a car accident,
Yeah.
or I killed my sibling, or
Yeah.
something so
Something
like,
deep.
what was the trauma?
Yeah.
It
I'm
was-
thankful it wasn't that.
Right. No, I am
Nonetheless,
too.
it just was like, I was caught with all these kids.
Yeah.
And, well, that's kind of the point of the bumper cars.
Right.
Like, you always find a weak link, and you just kind of hit them over and over again.
Right.
But,
I will say, the Derby ride was a little dangerous, State.
okay, the whole, like, you don't get to stop until your car clunks out on you.
Yeah.
What?
I was actually watching this, like, someone can actually seriously get hurt.
Brittany
Yeah.
didn't even, Brittany couldn't even go on the group date, and I'm not trying to be funny, but Brittany, I don't think is the type of girl from how she was when she first met Ari to
Right.
give up on time with Ari.
No.
Unless she was really injured. The girl could not
Yeah.
even go to the group date because she said she was like basically seeing stars.
Yeah.
So yeah, she was
That
messed
was-
up pretty
The
badly.
dates last night were, like, a lot.
They were extreme.
They were extreme.
I mean,
That's
literally
a
it went
perfect
from
word to describe it.
going from Malibu and the houses of all houses, getting all this free stuff. Then you had the girl meeting the family.
Yeah.
And then it's a demolition derby. Too much, but great TV.
Yeah, great TV. ABC is always keeping us on our toes. All right, let's move on to one of my favorites, the best line of the night.
Okay.
I know you're going to say.
You already know. Has to go back to Viviana.
Duh.
I could not choose one, so I have mic drop, I have boo boo,
Oh my gosh.
and I have you already did. That's
Too
what she
funny.
said when Crystal was like, I didn't mean to upset everyone. You already did.
Yeah.
Like,
You already did. Mic drop. Bye.
boo boo.
Bye.
So those are my 3
Hilarious.
quotes of the night.
I feel like that clip of Viviana going off on her is going, I don't know if it already went viral, but I think that's something that we are going to revisit.
memes are crazy.
Yeah,
The
the
memes are
Are
crazy.
crazy. Like, that's that, girl, how about that? Like, that reminded me of that. I was like, wow. And, like, I don't even know if Ari and
God.
Viviana have a future, but she's going to be on for the drama.
I don't think they have a future, but I think Viviana has a future.
Yeah.
I mean, she is now, to me, going to be a big part of this franchise because
Yeah.
she's just so funny and entertaining, and she really is passionate. Like,
Right.
she's not
She's
doing
real.
it because she wants to be famous. She really
Right.
feels this. So,
Right. She's very real. She keeps it real.
and I know you have a great
Line
quote
of the night.
from the night.
My favorite line of the night was when Jenny was exiting. She said to Ari, "I'm not sad about leaving you. I'm sad about leaving my friends."
Who knew?
I mean, at least she was honest,
What
but
do you say to that?
that was hilarious. And Ari was like, "Bye." Like,
Well, thanks for trying to find love with
Oh
me,
my
but finding your
gosh.
friendship.
and it was actually so funny how she like walked out, like she wasn't gonna say bye, and she would just wanted him to follow, and he was like, "All right,
Yeah,
guys, give
and
me a
he
second,"
did.
and she like
And he
turned right
did.
around. Like, she made herself a statement, but I mean, that was a little.
I thought it was hilarious.
Oh my
And then when she
gosh.
followed up that statement with, I don't even know what happened. I've never been dumped before.
Yeah.
Girl, I mean, she's great. I think they should have kept her on at least 1 more week. Her commentary is great. She's the one who gave us bumper car trauma.
Yeah, you're right. She was the one that made
She's
a joke
great.
out of
I
it.
really like her.
That was funny. All right, so I know it's a little kind of early to be talking about the top 4, but we always like making our predictions because sometimes we get them right. So, Laura.
9 times out of 10.
Yeah, duh. Okay, Laura, who is your top 4 predictions as of
I
now?
have to read this because it's so many girls. We have Becca, who went on the first date last night.
Okay,
I think
there's
it's
2
M.
Beccas.
Yes. And then there's Becca with the short hair, who I thought was so gorgeous the first night. And she really seemed to really kind of hit it off with Ari. And then
Right.
last night they had like this incredibly passionate kiss, which
Yeah.
was insane.
That was like, felt the heat.
Yeah, I did.
I really thought, I was like, wow, this is hot.
It was crazy. And then my girl Cian, love her. She told him that she went to Yale last night. She dropped that bomb and it really impressed him.
Yeah.
I loved that.
He was like, what? You went to Yale? Like,
Yeah.
I worked at Pizza Hut. Yeah. I think he like really gained respect when she said that.
And rightfully so.
Yeah,
I mean,
for
I'm sorry.
sure.
If you go to Yale and you live to tell the tale,
That's amazing.
sis, I would have the shirt, the hat,
Yeah.
the rings. Everyone would know.
Yeah.
So go her. And then last but not least, Crystal. Like I said, I'm not the
Really?
biggest fan of hers, but she seems to have found some way to interest Ari.
Yeah.
And I think last night kind of she lost some points with bothering him so much, but she's going to weasel her way back in and be like, I
Yeah.
just was trying to spend time with you.
I like her, but I get this phony sense that I just
Me
think.
too.
Right, but I don't know. I think he's going to see right through her.
Sis.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we'll see.
We'll see. So my top 4 is not too different. I completely agree with Becca with the one-on-one date. Becca with the short hair.
Yes.
He really likes her. Truthfully, I think that she might win the whole thing.
But she's 22.
Is she really?
They haven't discussed her age, and I did hear just like
She's
during
22?
the trailer of them
Oh,
talking,
my
they were saying
gosh.
that she's 22.
Besides the fact that makes me feel very old. She's 22. How old?
22.
Ari's 30.
36.
Oh, no.
So that's why I'm like,
Never mind.
I think she'll
Scratch
make it
that.
far, but I think once he finds out she's 22,
Those are like totally different pages of like life.
girl, I'm still out here trying to pay my rent,
Yeah, 22. I don't know.
Our priorities are not in finding love like that.
That's weird. Okay, so I agreed with all of them except instead of Crystal, I think that Chelsea's gonna make it.
I could
Chelsea
see that
is
too.
the one with the mom. She has a lot of drama with the girls though, so I don't know. I think they're gonna keep her around. She's gonna be like the Olivia, the villain.
I was just about to say
she
that.
She reminds me of her.
So much of
But
Olivia.
I think Ari really likes her, so I think she is gonna stick around. They have a lot of chemistry. They were making out on the first date.
And he did say he has a history of dating single mothers.
Right.
So.
He was like really cool about that. He was like, no, I loved that. That was awesome.
Which was honorable, so I really like that.
You know, when someone drops that kind of news on someone, they could run or they could really embrace it. And he seemed to embrace it. So I think Chelsea's sticking around. All right, so last but not least, let's talk about fan favorite. Who is going to be the winner of Ari's episode?
Bibiana.
No.
I'm kidding. I think that it's either going to be Becca from
Short
the
hair or
one-on-one
long hair?
date.
Okay, long hair.
Or it's going to be Crystal.
Interesting.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Whenever I look at these bachelors, guys are guys.
Yeah.
They never make the logical decisions.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm
True.
going with the logical one, which is Becca, and the kind of not so logical Crystal. Because look at Ben. Look at Nick. It wasn't the people that people thought it was going to be. So
it's kind of interesting how in past seasons, I think it's very easy to pick out who we think the winner's going to be. But with Ari's season, these girls are so different. I truthfully do not know. Like, I'm not even confident with my answer right now. I was going to say Becca with the short hair.
By the way.
She's 22 now that I've learned that. But I'm not confident about that at all. And, like, I was very good about guessing. I thought it was JoJo and Lauren B. Always, like, in past seasons.
it was so obvious. You could see the
Robbie
chemistry.
Ben Higgins, like, we knew. And this, I don't know. This one's up for
Ari
grabs.
did say he fell in love with 2 girls this season. Pulling a Ben Higgins, maybe.
Right.
But even then, figuring out who those 2 girls are, it's very hard. Like, he doesn't have any instant electric chemistry with someone like that right off the bat, like everyone else has had previously. So, I don't know.
We will have to wait and see. All right, well, we could stay here and talk forever, but we're going to give you guys your time back. Thank you, everyone, for watching and for all your fun questions and comments. Next week, we are going to answer your questions. So be sure to tune in next Tuesday for a brand new episode. If you guys want to learn more about The Bachelor, head over to okmagazine.com. Lauren, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
So fun. Can't wait till next week. Bye, guys.
Bye.